Universe Diaries. I am Michelle Trina. I used to hate saying my last name when I was a kid. I don't know why. Trina. Now I embrace it. I did. That was just right. I don't know why I used to hate saying it. Maybe that's where all my shit started. Why would you hate saying your last name? I don't know. But I love saying it. We gotta own who we are, right? All right, so midweek push Wednesday. This is a tight financial week. Showing you. Every little ounce of anything counts. And I ever have one of those weeks where you're like, whoa, this is This is tighter than a belt on my 900-pound fiance's chastity belt. I don't know what I'm saying. This week is tighter than a belt on my 900-pound fiance. This week is so tight that it's got COPD. That's horrible. I don't know. Money's so tight this week that the plastic bag over your head has more air. Oh, God. I don't know what I'm doing, man. These puns suck. I'm not good at puns. I gotta get better. Hi. Princess? If I was a princess, I wouldn't be struggling with money. I hate saying struggle. All right. This is my new favorite. It's not really new, but it's one of my favorite cereals now. This Gorilla Munch, so good. Thank you for the flow state. Thank you for the flow state. Who is that sent the flow state? Appreciate you. Kenneth Edwards, thank you for the flow state. I definitely felt very lightheaded yesterday, and I was talking to John about it, and he's like, "You're definitely dehydrated." I was like, "Yeah, that probably sounds about right." I bought this electrolyte water, and I left it in the shopping cart. So mad at myself. Hi, Tommy. Hi. I gotta change because I have to put on clothes to stretch in. I changed into this from drop off. I want to use this today to get all the wrinkles out. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Let's go. Let's get to 500 in the chat again today, man. We got this. It's Wednesday. It's the midweek. We got to pump up the week. Who cares if things aren't going exactly as planned? That's what life is, right? Isn't it? It's like I started this week like, oh, I have a private gig on Friday. That got changed up, and then I got I got booked on something else. I got a compliment. I got a compliment from Greg Stone. He sent me a message. He's like, really good stuff on Saturday. Now, that made me feel like great. Some people are recognizing the work I'm doing. Awesome. Went to a mic last night. I didn't even tell you guys that. I got to go to a mic last night. I didn't know I was going to get there because my daughter's practice ends at 9 and we don't get home till like 9:30, 9:45 sometimes. And I made it to the mic. And my daughter was at the mic with me. So it worked. And I have the show. So in total this week, I've gotten 3 reps in before my headlining spot tomorrow. That doesn't mean I'm not going to practice today and rehearse my 20-minute set. But I'm also going to run a few lines here with you guys. I'm going to practice on TikTok. So I usually do my TikTok practice because those don't save. And on here, they save. So I want to keep it different content on over here. You get to watch the sets if you're a member, the full set. If it's a really strong set, I'll post the whole thing. I'm hoping to get a good quality tape. I haven't posted some stand-up clips in a minute because I've been just taping them, voice recording them because of the where they've been, and like they weren't at clubs. So I've been just doing the audio of it. What was the last? Yeah, because the last couple of shows, no, Manny did get that one on tape, but I have to ask him for it because he has a copy of it. I got to ask him for it because that would be a good 5. Is the set stronger than your coffee? I heard that's the goal. My set needs to be just as strong as my coffee, baby. There's 11 likes. We have 67 people in here. Come on, 6, 7. Stop with that nonsense. Also, we want to get the abs looking a little bit more in shape because, like, this is me pushing it out, but we want to get it stronger. We're going to get it stronger. All right, so we have a show tomorrow, a show on Saturday. And then we have another show June 27th and June 26th and June 27th. Hoping to get some more spots. Obviously, every week we're going to be doing reps at mics or workout rooms, and I'm trying to get more shows on the books. So, some of my live streams, it's been saying no limited ads or advertise. So I got to figure out something what's going on. We might have to shift my look in the morning a little bit. I don't know. They appealed it. Most of them come back that they're fine, but like I have to usually like, I don't know, appeal it. Whoa. Okay. So we're gonna get some of our workout clothes on so we could stretch. It's very hard. These jeans are pretty flexible. Stretching in jeans is not the same. But stretching is important. Oh, she didn't even drink the milk. I thought she was gonna have the milk. So yesterday I was feeling kind of sick when I was on the stream, if you remember, and I got off of the stream and I started feeling worse. So I went and got a steak. I made a steak for myself, and I also I got some water and I felt better. But I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, I feel like, what's wrong with me? He's like, you're dehydrated. I said, I don't know. I've been feeling that way. I felt that way on Monday. He said, yep, we were in the sun all day. So yeah, that makes sense. I think I have felt this way though before outside of this week, but I also probably have not drank as much water. And when I say I don't know how much I drank, then that's a problem because I'm more than likely dehydrated. So I'm hoping to have, I'm going to send Greg Stone today to my live stream. And I'm thinking of doing it like in the morning with him and going to a coffee spot and doing it like we would normally do now, but in the morning. What do you guys think? I think that'd be fun, right? Yes. Saralina didn't get back to me yet with any dates for doing their spot. Hang on. I have to get. I want to put my. I am divorced. Yes, I'm divorced for 11 years. 11 years. Good morning. I'm looking good in them jeans. Hey. I can't stretch in them now. Hi, good morning, vulnerability expert. So yeah, money is very tight this week, and it is. Oh wow, I can't do that. It is one of those weeks where I'm like, all right, we got to shift what we're doing here because it is very frustrating to still be struggling with money at 44. Midweek mindset. 11 years is respectable? Yeah, see, like, what is this? No ad earnings? Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna, why is it respectable? As opposed to if I stayed married and happy? I think I've said this before. When we first went to our divorce therapist, the first divorce therapist, no, it wasn't a divorce therapist. What am I talking about? Divorce therapist. We need a divorce therapist to get through the divorce. Imagine if they called them that. They do. They have divorce coaches, divorce doulas. They have a divorce brand for everything. Everything connected to divorce, they have that name. I am putting on some workout pants so that I can stretch with you guys. Okay. I love my new bathroom. I know I've mentioned that before, but I just love having a new bathroom. It is amazing to have a new bathroom because for the last couple of years, I've been like, oh man, my bathroom is gross. Like it's got mold and mildew on it, and I don't want it to look like that, and it's just annoying. So now that it's brand new, it's like wonderful. The only thing is that door I have to fix. I really probably can't. I'm just gonna ask my landlord if there's a way that they have time to come over and fix it because I could attempt it, but I don't want to fuck it up more. Yeah. How does a man throw away something so precious? Whoever ends up with you is very lucky, to say the least. Well, thank you. But I'm assuming just divorce, not accounting being on dates or side relationships. What do you mean? Oh, how long were I married? Was I married for 5.5 years? We got separated at. I'm trying to think. We were separated at like 4, like living separately. I want to say. And then like, oops. I'm doing it again, guys. What's happening? Hit that like button. Let's go. We can do it. We can get to 100 likes under 30 minutes. We can do it. We can do it. Hey, we can do it. But no more than 7 years. Yeah, no. 5.5, about 4. I started going on dates. I guess like that summer. I moved out in March. Didn't really go on a date. I went out with someone I knew, hang out, and then maybe in the fall, September, October. No, September? No, October. It was actually September, I want to say. September, Labor Day weekend. That was the first time. So after I moved out, it was March I moved out, April, May, June, July, August. It's 6 months. 6 months. Waited a pretty decent amount of time. But I was soon to divorce, not accounting being on dates or side relationships. Yeah, so I like waited till I moved out. I wasn't talking to anybody. I wasn't even desiring that until I started desiring it. It was a part of me that was asleep for a minute. Second, I got pregnant. I started. No, I do not miss my ex-husband. He is married, remarried, and living his best life. And we have a healthy co-parenting relationship. And then that's it. And I'm in a relationship with my boyfriend. Well, yeah. How did you wake it up? How did I wake it up? How did I wake it up? Back then in 2014, I don't know. It just started getting woken up. Something behind me was like, "Hey, girl, you're in your prime, you know? When is he gonna knock me up? We're not getting knocked up. This is not getting knocked up." So you were over it in 6 months. Well, I had been over it for a year prior to that. We were living separated for 8 months, and prior to that, I was over it, like for a minute. So it wasn't just 6 months. Like it wasn't like, oh, we broke up and we were intimate 6 months prior to that. No, we hadn't been intimate for 2 years at that point. I think something like that. Yeah. My body is a temple. My body's a wonderland. Pretty girl. Thank you. So hit that like button, guys. I'm drinking coffee. We're talking about some post-divorce stuff and also comedy. My show, Divorce Diaries, is an entertainment brand. I ate a lot of food this week, and you can see it. Yes, the last 2 years were a dry. Like I didn't. After I had my daughter, I was like, I don't want to be touched by him, which was not good. I can't remember if we did or not after I gave birth. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Nor do I want to remember. What happened? Was it him or you that couldn't make it work? Both of us. Both of us. It wasn't our fault. It just was not. We're not growing together. It wasn't meant to be. I didn't get married, get divorced, but something that I learned not to do in a relationship from that is to not change who you are. There's only so much you can change to make yourself the stronger, better person. I was always fearful, like, oh, I don't want to do the wrong thing and ruin my relationship, and it's just, you can't live like that. Yeah, I still think I do something. I still think I do that in my head. I'm like, oh no, did I say the wrong thing? And now this is like, and then I dwell on it in my head, and it's like, no, just let it go. Like, this is who you are at the end of the day. You are a good person, but everybody has flaws. So when I used to be with my ex-husband, I used to change a lot of stuff about myself because I was afraid he wouldn't be comfortable. Like, I used to be I'm a very friendly person. We worked at a bar together, and he didn't want me to bartend. Or he didn't say it. He got annoyed because they asked me to bartend over him. And at the time, I gave it up. I gave it up. I remember, how stupid is that? I quit. I didn't really I wanted to like act, but like at the time I was thinking, oh, I should be acting, not bartending, but I needed the extra money when I wasn't acting. So I should have just bartended and made the extra money. He wanted to bartend and they were like, no, we want you to bartend. And he got very upset and I felt like he was going to hold resentment with me. So I quit. This was in my 20s. I was 23. And then I went into grad school shortly after because I got this educational theater tour in New Jersey at George Street Playhouse. I was working for them and at Paper Mill Playhouse and making ends meet. I started going back to that same bar eventually to host and not to deal with customers. I mean, there was a piece of me that was like, all right, I don't know if I really like this shit. But bartending, you can make money. And at the time, at 23, I really should have kept doing it and performing. And I started to sidetrack into teaching theater because these little things that were happening for me, I was like, to see, like, even like the camaraderie in the theater, or people are touchy-feely. Not that I think you should be touching me as inappropriately, but like every little thing I was doing, I kept questioning if I was doing something to offend him. Like, and it got to a really bad place for me because it was not healthy. Anyway, so with that said, I did go into grad school to teach theater because I thought, I'll never forget. I remember him saying this to me. He's like, I actually think you're going to be a great teacher someday. Like, that's what he said. And that was like a big mistake. I mean, I'm glad I did went into teaching. There's a journey with it. But I think the unpredictability of like performing and like I'm not talking about financially, but like you got to be comfortable in your own skin and in the relationship to know like, hey, my girlfriend is going to be close with another man on screen or on stage. He was not comfortable with that. Not to say I got like one role that I was making out with somebody and like he refused to watch the film. And that was even before we started dating. So that was another thing. And like, and when I was in musicals, I played Mrs. Potiphar and Joseph. and she's a whore in the fucking show. So he didn't like the fact that there was people smacking my butt. And like, again, we were in our 20s, so you do grow when you in your 20s. It's not like you know everything. But at the time, I shifted a lot of who I was. Good morning, Dewis's. So we're watching the film every night before bed. Which ab exercise do I do? Well, I'll show you guys. I like to do the this one where I am laying on the mat and doing the crunches to the front. I'll bring it up. I'll bring up the mat. So, but again, looking back at 44, if I look back at 23, I'm like, I was a baby. I didn't know what I want. Like, you don't know what you really want in life at that time. You do. I mean, I have to be very honest with you, I did, because I still want it. I wanted to perform every day. And I wanted to do comedy. I did improv at Improv Citizens Brigade. I was like, one of the happiest feelings was when I did the sketch show at that time, when I was doing sketch show at Upright Citizens Brigade. Yes, the musical theater stuff was paying, but if I look back, I really should have kept bartending and doing improv and getting invested in that comedy scene in New York. Because now look where I am now. Comedy. 44 where? You see this? This right here, this 44. This was 34. This is what I really want. I gotta, when I go to my dermatologist, I'm like, all right, I don't mind the no, but I want to like, because if the Botox stuff, first of all, the Botox stuff is so like it wears off. So I just want to like, the jowl shit is what's like, fine wine is all you see. Why, thank you. We have 40 more likes so we get to 100. We're going to get 500 in the chat today. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Oh, that was not. I can feel it. My face is beautiful. Thank you. Biggest insecurity for me is my head. Not the head I give, just the head I receive. Oh. Does my boyfriend know I have money problems? Yes. It's not so much problems. It's just a tight week. It's what it is. He knows I worry about it. I'm trying not to worry about it. I've been better than in the recent years. I dance, yes. It's not even really like a problem. I'm just trying to figure out where to save and not spend. And then also you have expenses for your kid, for your home. It's not just like money problem. It's just everybody, I feel like, has the same kind of shit going on. Just a very tight week. Tight. I can't wait to watch Tony Hinchcliffe's Netflix comedy special. I didn't watch it yet. I was filming. I was watching I was watching my set from New Year's Eve last night, and then before I went to bed, and it was rough. I thought it was good. What is fucking wrong with me? But the bit about my mom that I'm gonna do for the show tomorrow, I gotta work that a little bit because I don't want it to be too long and wordy. I am a gymnast? No, I just a dancer. My daughter is a gymnast. Come on, we got 44. No, we need 33 more likes to get to 100. And then we do our jumping jacks. Hey, now I want to do more. Thank you for the thank you for the sparkles vulnerability. I appreciate you. Okay, so here's the thing about my parents. There's 3 parts of New Jersey: North Jersey, Central Jersey, and Alabama. My ex-husband's from Alabama. That's not completely true, but that's a bit I want to do that connects the whole Italian shit. I don't know if this is going to be funny because I didn't try this out last night. That was my fault. I forgot. It didn't work out because my ex-husband's not Italian. And when we were at the engagement party, one of his relatives said to my mom, We don't like this kind of Italian food. We like the Italian fruit from Olive Garden. It took 3 cops and the entire fire squad to pull my mother off of his cousin. See, I was going to try that tomorrow, but I don't know. You know what? I might just say 3 parts of New Jersey, North Central Alabama. My ex is from Alabama. That's why it didn't work. He's not Italian. That's a North Jersey thing. So it's like a local humor thing. But even if I was in Ohio, I'd be like, Italians in North Jersey are more Italian than if you're from Rome. And that doesn't make any sense. But that's how we look at it. Like, we're Italian. Because my boyfriend makes fun of me because that's what we do. But it's like this old school, like, like, I don't know. Some Italian Americans are offended by, my mom gets offended by certain Italian American portrayals. And also, but that's also like what happens. My mom's like, what do you mean you like Olive Garden? This is good Italian food. And like, it really would bother her, We need 32. Oh my God. Can we get to 100 likes before 30 minutes? I think we can. I think I can. You want to find a woman like me? Thank you. Oh, Long Ride is back. How are you? 4 more minutes. We're at 74 likes. We're going to get to if we get to 100 likes in under 30 minutes, what's the challenge that I should do? The egg, I don't have any eggs today. This coffee is banging this morning, guys. It is banging. Okay, we're going to do the flop. This is going to stretch it out right here. 1, 2, 3. You hear my knee crack? 4. And then hug it. Oh yeah, that feels good. We got 84 likes. We're going to get to 100 likes in under 30 minutes. Let's go. My Italian grandmother would weigh us when we showed up to her house. If we didn't gain weight, she told us that she didn't do a good job. Mike Maxwell. That's funny. My grandmother would force everything down our throat. Prunes, carrots that she didn't peel. It was the kind of Italian grandmother you were like, well, did you work for Mussolini, lady? What is your fucking problem? She wasn't like a loving cook. My grandmother grew up in the Depression, was the youngest of 9, and had some social issues. So she would like feed us when we saw her, but like to the point where it was like, what are you doing? Like feeding us shitty food, prunes, carrots, waffles. She made pizzelles, where there's just this great, cool Italian cookie. It's the only thing she knew how to make was pizzelles. Pizzelles is like a waffle cookie, but it's very light and crispy with powdered sugar. I should make them with my daughter. It's a fun cookie. All right, guys, we have 12 more likes to get to 100, and then we are at under 30. What's the challenge? What should I do if we get to 100 likes under 30 minutes? I don't know. What's the challenge? What do we do? Do we do an additional 10 push-ups? I do push-ups anyway, but I don't know. What's the challenge? We got to get to 100 likes in under 30 minutes. If we do, that means I guess I could do 200 jumping jacks. Let's do it. So 91, we have 9 more likes to get to 100 jumping jacks under 30 minutes, and I'll do 200. Man, I don't know if I can do 200. I got to take a break in between. I'm going to roll out these shoulders. I don't know if we're going to get there. We need 8 more likes under 30 minutes. If we get to 100 likes in under 30 minutes, we will do 200 jumping jacks. 7 more likes. Yeah, this is going to be down to the wire. We need to get to 7 more likes in under 40 seconds. 6 more likes, and I'll do 200 jumping jacks. I don't know. We need 3 more likes in under 30 minutes. We will get to 200 jumping jacks. 3 more likes, and I will do 200 jumping jacks. Boom. I don't know. You got 20 seconds left. 1 more like. 20 seconds left. 1 more like, and we get 200 jumping jacks. 1 more like, and we do 200 jumping jacks. We did it. 103 in under 30 minutes. Yes. Now we did it. That was great, guys. Yes. Yes, we get 200 jumping jacks. Take the puns down. Shut up. 1, thank you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 20. Hold on a second. Who is that? Thank you, Mike Maxwell, for sending the gold coin. We appreciate you. So because we got to 100 likes in under 30 minutes, we're doing 200 jumping jacks. Way to go. Good morning, Roadrunner. I used to say I was like the Wildy Coyote when it came to dating, because I was always chasing men that were trying to run away from me. Not now, but like, I don't know, ask my boyfriend. I hope that's not like now. But, and it would be like the same thing over and over again, but I would forget that I was chasing the Roadrunner off the cliff. Wildy a Coyote. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. We are doing 200 jumping jacks because we got to 100 likes in under 30 minutes. Here we go. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's 40. Did I say I did? No, that should have been 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're in our first 50. I still got another 150 to go. Stretching out. I'm performing in Fairfield tomorrow, so get your tickets. DivorceStoryShow.com, MichelleTrainer.com. Okay, we need to do 50. 1, 2, 3. Should I put the music on? I get bored after one. Okay. I'll play some music. Hang on. We're going to do 150 more, but I'm playing some music. Hit the like and subscribe button.
Guess how much it cost me?
Also, I want to give you guys a poll. Tequila or vodka? No, what should the poll be? Do you think divorce is better than an unhappy married? Oh, do you keep your wedding pictures? That's a good pick. That's a good question. I just found mine the other day. I found it because it's downstairs in my basement. I'm not gonna throw it out there. It was like $350. Actually, it's not that much. If I didn't say marry, if I didn't have a kid, I wouldn't keep them. But in case my daughter ever wants to see it, which I don't think she will. She might, but it's just a little weird. Like, I mean, she might actually. That's why I keep them. I have it downstairs in my basement. Okay. Here we go. Ready? So there's the chat there. I redefine any definition you got. I'm making steps to the top. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know the flow harder than a scotch bonnet. Say what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. What you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. Now, another 100, because we got to 30. Say what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. Okay, another.
Phenomenon, sticking cheese like Parmesan. Different flows call me Aquaman. I'm on a face like I don't mind. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick and twisted, give it, they give it down. They give it, hold me down. I shake shit down. I drop this beat, I might get to it. They know how I move. Persistent, spoken into existence, so consistent. No resistance, yeah, we want to be complicated.
Squats. We did it. 200 jumping jacks. Let's go. You should put on shorts. I don't have any. These are my leggings. I'm good with these. Okay. So we got to 100 legs under 30 minutes. This is awesome. Get another 100 legs. We do another round of jumping jacks. Cable guy, see why you're divorced. Yeah, I get that comment a lot. What the I have to be honest with you, what the fuck does Bibby win? What does that mean? What is that? I have an Amazon wish list. You guys are more than happy. Here, let me put this in the chat. A couple of things. What state am I from? New Jersey. Good morning, Rosie. Rosie, we got to 100 likes under 30 minutes. We just did 200 jumping jacks. Okay. So what does the poll say? The info session was last night, so hopefully they will this week. I'm sorry, guys. Hang on one second. What is that? Uppies? Did you say like bluey? By end of the week, by the end of the week. Thank you. Don't think so. It was last night. All right, let's see. Okay, sorry about that. Holy moly. I'm talking about my molies. I have so many moles, you know. Train a Tribe, good morning. Hope everyone smashes the like button for Michelle. Thank you, John Ashwell. I'm reading those comments. So we have it in the yes, in the chat. Sorry, every time I get distracted from emails. In the chat, we have a poll. I like last was it a couple days ago. I was doing stuff downstairs, and I saw my wedding album, and I have a picture from that was in my parents' house of my wedding picture with my ex-husband and I many years ago. And I was like, do I keep this? Like the album I could save for my daughter, but do I keep that picture? I just leave. It's like sitting there. My daughter can do with whatever she wants with it someday. I guess, right? I don't know. Like, do I keep that? I don't really want it. Like, I don't want it. I just throw it out. Right? Should I throw it out? I guess I just think of it like, if I didn't have a daughter, I would have thrown it out. Like, if we didn't have a kid together, it's been bye-bye. But part of me is like, just think of it like, if definitely 69% of you said, so do you keep your wedding pics after divorce? 69. I'm going to wait till we get to 100 votes. Said, well, all right, well, it's going up a little bit. I guess it's going to depend if you have children. I should have put with kids or without. That I should have added to the poll, because then that would be a little bit more like, you got kids, yes. If you don't have kids, no. Like, if I didn't have my kid with my ex-husband, it would have been in the trash. Sorry. What the fuck am I keeping it for? Is no point. But but also at the same time, then it's like, what is she going to do with them? You know what I mean? He's remarried, like, whatever. I don't know. It's an interesting poll question. Delete them? No, I'm not. Well, that's another question. The phone is one thing. The actual pictures, like when you get married, you have a photo album. Now I guess they do the online stuff. Again, 2009. Do I throw them out? I don't want to reminisce. I want them for my daughter to have, and that's it. That's what I'm saying. I'm just very curious. All right, we have 101 votes. Do you keep your wedding pics after divorce? 66% of you said no. 34% said yes. Okay, interesting. I had a storage unit when I got divorced with all of my stuff that I couldn't fit in my parents' house from our house that I have, my ex-husband. And I was like, because I was thinking I would keep some of those things. And at the end of the day, I took 5 years paying that storage unit, and I didn't take anything from that storage unit. I think I sold most of it. No, I don't hate my ex. Maybe right at, hate's a strong word. I don't hate. No, we get along fine. We're co-parents. And he remarried. Michelle Trains. What's up, Ray the Mean Machine? Oh, did you get that from my pilot? Okay, we're gonna get to 500 in the chat today. I can feel it. We're gonna go. We're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. My mindset is that it's the midweek. Our goal is to make a strong live stream today. I don't even worry about the chat, but I like the number thing. It does. No, my daughter's not. She wasn't born yet. You paid for the ticket, Michelle. Which ticket? Ray, what are you talking about? Yeah, 20 more likes. 20 more likes? What do you mean? I think we need a little more like that. Okay. Did I leave him or did he leave me? I keep thinking of this. It's okay. It's all right. We can all make errors on that. I think it's a mutual thing. We both kind of left each other, but I originally instigated the whole thing. All right. I wanted to make the steak, but I also wanted to do some extra workout stuff before I made the steak. I have this banquet tonight, and I want to eat, but I also don't want to look like a bloated pig right now. I feel like a little bit bloated. So. All right. Butterfly position. Push your hips down. Ooh, it feels good. No, I'm not showing the wedding pictures. No. But I showed my college pictures the other stream. That was a fun time, reliving some of those, and how brown my hair was, how brunette, light brown my hair was. Hello, it's so nice to see someone happy. I've been okay since my mom passed away. I live with my aunt, and she's battling cancer. What's going on with your dad? Your dad passed as well. Hi, Edwin. I'm good. I'm sorry to hear that. Why am I not marrying again? I never said that I wouldn't marry again, but I am not engaged or anything right now, so just in a relationship and enjoying that. I think we talked about results, right? Result driven versus process based, or product based versus product process. And I think marriage is a process. Getting married is that product, right? Like, oh, I get to get married, I get to have the wedding, and it's just one day. And I remember, like, you have to really want that marriage and what that means to you, or does it mean nothing to you? It doesn't mean it. If it doesn't mean anything different than what a relationship is with two people, then yeah, maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't know where my thoughts are on like the difference between marriage and just staying in a relationship. But would I marry a young handsome fella? Sure. Thank you for the sparkles. A ring would look good on your finger. Thank you. I think marriage in 2026 isn't the same. It's about the relationship. I agree 100%, Jonathan. It is about the relationship. Seinfeld writes jokes every day. I have a feeling it's Chase. Enjoy the relationship. Marriage is crazy. I've been in a long, great relationship, and we have no thoughts of marriage. Yeah, I think that there's something wrong with that. I think it's. Do you feel like that legality makes it more complicated? I shouldn't. If it's the same thing, right? Is now you need a young, handsome fella who can love you. My boyfriend is young and handsome, so he's there to love on me. Thank you. I don't know how to say your username because it looks like it's in Arabic, maybe? Is it in Arabic? We're gonna do 3 sets of 10. My stomach is making noises. 1. Okay, hold on. Did I even count that right? Hold on. I didn't tell you guys. How old is he? He's 36. And I am 44. Okay, we're gonna do two more sets of those crunches, and then we're gonna do plank. We're gonna try 10 push-ups, and then we're gonna do some. What are these? I want to do those. These, but the other way. I'll show you. Okay, ready? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel so much better than I did yesterday with the whole water thing. I look 30. Thank you. I don't know. Like I said, you probably can't see it great in this light, but this is not. That's where you can see it right in there. I love you guys, but I definitely don't look like I did in my 20s. Not in a bad way. My body maybe, but like I'm aging a little in my face. It's okay. Okay. What did I ask you? Do you guys prefer Botox and filler for women who are getting older? Do you prefer them? Do you think they should get work done? Or do you think they're better looking, like better off to have the wrinkles than not? So let's put that in the poll. I'm just curious. That looks pathetic how I'm doing the crunches. I don't do Botox. I can't afford Botox. It's not in the budget. So, if you can see, like, this lighting is good, but like right here is where you could see the difference. Like I showed you guys the picture of me when I was 20. that picture of me at 20 that I showed on the nothing wrong with a little Botox. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, if you had to choose, would you say don't get it and just age naturally, or would you get it? Because there's some women out there that look great with it, and it's like, and then there's other ones where it's like you have to keep getting it. It's just like your hair or your lashes. Like if I get my fake lashes, it feels so much better. Like the lashes that are glued right here, I feel so much better about myself. Like I feel prettier. Like right now, every time I smile, I have a lot of wrinkles that show up. Maybe not here, but like in a picture. I prefer natural since most women overdo it and end up looking like fishes. Not gonna lie, women should be confident. Whoops. Yeah, I agree. We should be confident. Sometimes that. Oh, thank you. Very sweet of you. All right. Which stretch are we doing next? Let's do the cat and cow. Yeah, I saw a mommy yesterday at my daughter's gymnastics, and she had like perfect body, perfect hair, perfect skin. I was like, damn. And I was like, that's perfect, Mom. Like her forehead doesn't take up most of North Jersey, you know. She is not causing hazards on the turnpike with the fact that she's entered the road and the forehead needs another lane. You know what I mean? All right, we're gonna bring the knee in, straighten it. Bring the knee in, straighten. Get in as much warm up as we can. I would love to have that. I'm gonna cook that steak on the live. It's gonna be yummy. It's a cheap steak, but I just need to eat like red meat yesterday on top of also hydrating myself. I thought that was important because I was feeling very dizzy and lightheaded. Ow. Remember to do that. Downward dog lifting. This is called something in yoga too. It's like the three. I forgot what it's called. It's three something. Three something. I don't remember. I feel like my hip is out of line here. Yes. Midweek show tomorrow. Friday, maybe we'll get another spot somewhere. Saturday, 4:30 show, early show I'm hosting. Sunday, usual spot I do in Boulevard and in Elmwood Park. And then just really tackling away at getting as many other shows as I possibly can. I can't see. Three-legged dog. Thank you, Rosie. When is your next comedy set? Tomorrow. I'm headlining in Fairfield. Lucky boyfriend. Thank you. Respectfully, lucky boyfriend. Thank you, Jonathan Gutierrez. Thank you. What is your username? With the username, can you say what your username is in Arabic? You must have been a baddie when I was younger. It's true. I don't know. What is constitutes as a baddie? See, like when you're not in good light, you could see where I'm aging. 40 more likes, we get to another 239 actually now. But do women look better with work done as they get older? Wow, I really like this. Okay, 68% of you said no. So 68% of you think that you shouldn't get work done as you get older. 32% yes. I will say though, you do hear a lot of instances where men are with younger women. Do you think that's because younger women don't give them a hard time? I don't think that's true, but my uncle used to say that. A couple years ago, he said that to me. He's like,
You're a woman. Thank you, Wheeler, for the $2 super chat. Sometimes women who are older, uh, they know what they want as opposed to being in their 20s where they're just like starting out. I don't know if that's true though. I've met a lot of 20 something year olds that know what they want, or they like more they have like different standards when it comes to certain I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Were you a cheer captain in volleyball? I got a feeling. Was I a cheer captain or in volleyball? In college, I was the captain of my dance team. And in high school, I don't know why, but I was in the march. I mean, I know why I was in the marching band. I did dance, gym, choir, track, swimming, marching band. I should have done cheerleading 'cause I was good at all that stuff. But for some reason in middle school, my friends were going into band, and I was like, I'll just go with my friends. They weren't even really my friends at the time. I just was getting a little lost with what group to go with, and I continued playing the saxophone. So yeah, but in college, I was head of my dance team, and then I became captain my senior year. And I was also I forgot, was it secretary? So I was secretary of the Student Athletic Advisory Committee in college. I did do a lot, actually. Yeah, everybody said I was president of the drama club, treasurer of the key club, and treasurer of the Spanish club at one point. I did a lot. And I was the editor of the yearbook. I'll never forget that. What my teacher was like, I was a class, journalism, and you get to be a part of the yearbook. So I was like, all right. And I asked to be the entertainment editor. She's like, I actually want to make you the managing editor. I was like, what? Me? She goes, yeah. I was like, okay. So I ran the fucking newspaper in high school. Me and Omni, what was her name? Yeah, we were both the editors. And now I'm an award-winning screenwriter. I am. I have many awards from Divorce Diaries and another script I wrote, Split Faith and 180. Oh my God, how did you have time for all of that? I didn't. I don't know. I did a lot. Always did a lot. I always liked being active and everything. I also worked. I worked at Pier 1 Imports. What else did I do? I mean, I took dance classes outside of school, but yeah, I did that. God, I'm trying to think of anything else I didn't do. Am I wrong for leaving my wife and breaking honesty and trust? No, I don't think you're wrong. Look, it's all subjective. If you feel like that was a non-negotiable, then you're doing the right thing. Who are we to say you're wrong? Right? Who are we to say you're wrong in what you feel is a breach of trust in your relationship? I was saying I do it with a push-up. Oh, good Lord. That's hard. One. I am so bad at push-ups. Does anyone help me count? Okay. Oh, then you hellish never ever give a cheater another chance, right? Guys, hit that like button. I love it. Let's try it again. Let's try it. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, I think that if cheating is the thing that's a non-negotiable for you, you shouldn't settle. See, like, am I supposed to do the push-up here or like this? Oh, I can't get up. Oh my God. Yeah, my upper body strength sucks. I gotta like figure this out. I gotta get stronger in my upper body. Suggestions for the push-ups, how to get better.
I mean, it's also relative. If you feel like that's important for you, then it's important for you. Honestly, at the end of the day, you shouldn't care about what anybody else thinks. It's about what you feel inside and what your true core beliefs and values are. That's why I get mad at myself when I second guess things that I do. It's like, at the end of the day, what do you believe and value in life? Good morning, Memi, Self, and I. You can say a joke, sure. Keep up your head up, Brandon. I know how bad it feels to get cheated on, bro. And it don't feel good. Don't drink or smoke and trust with time it gets better. Well, I'll say this. It's probably not healthy to drink and smoke just because you're unhappy. But he wants to have a glass of wine to relax. And he's going through it. I feel like if you can handle it, you should. Just saying. But yeah, ultimately, surround yourself with people who love and support you. Okay. 28 more likes, so we get to 200. I can feel it. I can feel a 500 in the chat coming. Okay, we're gonna do another 10 of the. I call them. What were they called when I was a kid? What are these called? What are these called? What are these called again? Someone put it in the chat. Welcome, Jack. Do you guys know what those are called? What's up, Buffy? 1, 2, 3. What are these called again? I forget. Burpees. Burpees, thank you. Thank you, burpees. Burpees. I gotta get rid of this because this is called bloat. Wait, hold on, what? Hold on. What is everybody talking about in the chat? Because now I'm a little lost and confused. Whoa. Someone's saying nothing wrong with weed. Okay. Replying to Sergi, staying positive. You live in the UK. Banger Bits is in the UK. Brandon hanging. Get it. So wait a minute, Jonathan, is somebody saying in the chat they need a place to stay? Let's go. We are here. Are you guys talking about because I was like, what do you mean take a shower in the bath in the gym? What? You guys think we're ready for the steak? I should do another round of burpees. Banger, what did you say? Are you saying Dr. Open Eyes? Hang on. Oh, Banger Bits. Any advice once you hit rock bottom? I'm currently homeless. I have a job, but living on my pickup truck. Okay, hey, all right. Hang in, Banger Bits. Yes, I like the gym. I see Jonathan Gutierrez. So he said, meanwhile, try to cut up extra costs, save money. You can get a little propane cooker, get cheap food that won't rot, and try to save up for a room, bro. Keep your head up. Yeah, keep your head up, Banger Bits. Well, your rough day is going to get better. We're putting that energy out there for you. Money, I'm telling you, money's tight. It's not even that. It's scary. Let's look at what you're saying. Let's be thankful for this. You have a job and you have a truck. Do you have some family you can stay with? That's another thing. Do you have any family you can stay with? And are you divorced? Is that what happened? People going through it, man. We're gonna make Guys work harder then. All right, so we're gonna do another set of 10 burpees. Yeah, and some people have multiple degrees and they're like working in. It's hard. It's tough out there. I'm telling you. I feel everybody's pain there. Sending good energy for everybody. Listen, say a prayer. Keep doing what you're doing. My boyfriend sent me something that was actually very. He always sends these quotes, not quotes, but like messages. He'll send these messages that have good, like, they're almost like motivational speeches. What did it say? I can't look on my Instagram because it's my other Instagram profile, but it was like, shit. It's like, focus on the work that you're doing at the moment, and instead of worrying. Like, worrying is not going to get anywhere, right? So, and that's hard, especially when you have no money, right? And you're like, that's what I need to survive. The worst one, yeah, I reckon. Thank you. Just looking for advice. Family since 14. Awkward. Don't know how much I want to reveal, but basically hurt your knee, fell behind rent, lost place. So there's no family. What about friends? Is there a friend that you can be like, I need to stay with somebody on the couch for like a month or two? And you can offer like that you'll pay for something. People don't want to be inconvenienced. I get it. But like, is there a friend you can stay with? Banger, it's tough. Just don't lose your job. You think we have a place to stay. Honestly, I lived in my BMW for 2 months and I spent all my money on fast food, so it's tricky since no fridge. Oh, hang in, my friends. If I ever make it really, really super rich, I want to provide a nonprofit organization that gives money to single moms and dads or people who are going through a tough time with providing, obviously application process, but like I really do. I want to get back that way because I've been in positions where I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, you're a train degree. Oh, you're a train operator. So you're the person that cuts on the train and says, next stop, Dunellen. Next stop, Ridgewood Park. Is that what you do? Where are you? You're riding the train. I'm just busting. That's awesome that you're a conductor. Isn't that what they call you? You're a conductor. You know what I used to watch a lot of? Thomas the Engine Train. Why did I get divorced? We were unhappy. We were very unhappy. I wanted to live a life with passion, romance, love, happy times, and it wasn't happening. And between me and him, so I'd rather be alone with our kid and our kid happy, and her seeing both of us happy. I knew he would find somebody. He did. He's married now. What happened? Oh, thank you, Rosie. Yes, for the Massachusetts Bay of Transportation. What's up, Mass? Boom. We got 12 more likes to 200. All right, we're going to do the burpees now. I want to just do 10 more burpees and then start making the steak. And if we get to 200, do we do another 200 likes? Okay, here we go. I do really want to try that stretch that I showed you guys yesterday, but I'm going to try the push-up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, was that 5 or this is 5? 5. I'll just do this one as well. 6. I always tell my daughter, if you're not sure, count back. Don't skip one. If you're not sure, put it back to the number you were at, right? So, because you could always do one more. It's not going to hurt you. God forbid. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, balance, coordination. Whoa. That looks so off. Hold on. Like I said, what is happening here, Michelle? Come on. Straighten your leg out. See, first of all, my foot is all fucked up here. Here we go. Yay, 12 more likes. 10 more likes. Here we go. Lifting up from the center. All the advice I'm giving my daughter. There we go. Especially when she's on the beam. I don't know if I could never do it. I mean, I could if I put my mind to it. At 44, it's a little different when you hurt yourself than when you were 14. Balance sucks right now. My balance fucking sucks. Okay, hold on. What is wrong with me? Okay. Pull together, trainer. No, that was horrible. See how low my leg is though? See, and now my back is like not straight at all either. Ugh. My legs are tight. We got to 200 likes. Yay! We did it. We got to 200. Woohoo! High five, everybody. Babylonian dark money magic? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean dark money magic. What? Let's go. We can get to 500 in the chat by 890 minutes. I know we can. Wait, before I do the jumping jacks, I want to fix that. I can't. Thank you for sending the gift, Ethan. Thank you for good morning, Bullet Man. I thought that I got to 3 average viewers on my Twitch yesterday, and it was like 2.8. Oh, I was like, man, I'd just rather go back on my YouTube. I don't know. I was starting to get frustrated. I was like, but I don't know. We'll see. Here, this is my Twitch if you guys. Turn around every now and then. Yeah, because you told me to turn around. I'm going to turn around now. Yes, sir. I know. I did a bit about that last night on the live on my Thank you for the star, King Pat. Oh, well, listen, someone sent me a $250 super chat, but it didn't go through all the way. I don't know what happened. What's my favorite ice cream? It's between Rocky Road and Chocolate Chip Mint. If I had to choose, it would be probably Chocolate Chip Mint. Hold on, I want to do this one and then we'll do the jumping jacks. Okay. This is where it's like my balance is shaky. I can feel it. See, I'm already off. Right here. balance is also a mindset if you think about it. Okay. It really is. If you really think about mind and body and visualization of your balance, it is a big piece of it. I don't know. It was weird. Usually. Okay. Well, either way, I was still very grateful for it. So we get to 100 jumping jacks. You've been trying? Great. You should keep trying because I started these live streams and my hamstring was very badly pulled and I kept doing the stretches on the stream and my hamstring stopped being pulled and I felt much better and now I have no pain in my I don't have that same pain. I was very concerned about my leg for a minute. And in addition, aside from the one day I had the back spasm, my back and neck have been feeling a lot better as well. You do push-ups and plank. That's where I struggle. I have a dress tonight that is like form-fitting, and I don't want to look like a bloated cow. It's white, and I want my butt as I get older to stay like a butt. I don't want it to be flat. No offense, but as you get older, I notice a lot of people's butts get flat. That's scary to me. That makes me anxious. It's like, what do you prefer, wrinkles or a butt? Yeah, like people's butt, like, and that's one thing. Like I said, I just want to keep making sure my butt. You should do squats. I know. We'll do squats too after this. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Every 100 jumping jacks we do 100. Every 100 likes we do 100 jumping jacks. So if you want to do them with me, do them with me. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In my set for tomorrow, there's a piece about my parents I would like to do. I've done it before. It's more of a storytelling bit. It's about how my parents knew my ex-husband and I were not the ones for each other. Let's fucking go. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it, the burn. And I want to fix it because I think there's more room for laughter in between the long story. And I hate saying long because when you hear long and stand up, you're like, uh-oh. If it's a long storytelling piece, the payoff has to be really strong. Meaning there's got to be a lot of laughs. Let me show you what I mean. Like there's a video I'm gonna play. Oh, do I not have it on here? Hold on. I had it on my hard drive. I don't think I have it on there. I have it on another video. Well, the squats. Sorry, my whole point is the point is like I talk about my mom being a tiny Italian woman who is a habitual worrier, and my dad is kind of the opposite. Like, and I need a stronger tag for my dad. If I say my mom is so neurotic, she gives the Xanax anxiety. I need a similar one for my dad. That's what I gotta figure out when I get off of live because that is, I feel like, gonna add a piece, another laugh there. Because I mean, this is true. When your mom and dad don't like your significant other, when people say, I don't want to be right, wrong in an Italian family. They love when they're right and they want to push it in front of your face and every opportunity they can to just remind you that they were right. Like you could be in another lifetime and your mom's spirit's going to come through. Remember when you were a 44-year-old divorcee during the 2000s and I told you not to marry that guy and you did anyway? And be like, Mom, I'm a shepherd now. Why are you coming back into this lifetime? Like, that's how much your parents will remind you. Anyway, especially in-laws. I think that your ex-in-laws, it's hard if they really liked you or you really liked them. But I liked my ex-in-laws. They're nice people, but it is like, it's awkward. Like, I think it's awkward when you have to tell them, they have to find out. What do you do? Everybody takes the side of their kid. You have to own that. That's what happens. That's their side. I learned that fast. I was like, you can't convince his mother about him, and she is never going to convince, or my mom's never convinced him about how she feels about her. They don't care. I realized that, and I was like, I don't know. All right, let's make this steak. You guys ready for the steak that's coming? I don't think I had any potatoes, did I? I had spinach. Come on, we can get to 500. I have a feeling we can get there. So this has been a little weird, this pan. Now, let me wash my hands because nothing brings me more joy than, besides having my daughter in my life and having my love and my family, the other thing that brings me such joy is performing. So when I got to do the mic last night, and also the fact that when you're getting better at something, that you work your ass off at, you feel like I just, because I'm putting in the work, I feel more confident about my stuff. And it's not that I forgot about selling Divorce Diaries. If you first tuned into my live streams, selling Divorce Diaries, filming more episodes, it's not that I forgot about that. I'm just taking an alternate route to get to that goal, because I do think when my stand-up gets better and I start getting noticed, people are gonna be like, what other projects you got? Oh, and you built your following on YouTube? Wow. By doing jumping jacks, should that be the series? I'm just making it so the pan is not like, I don't even have, I just realized I don't have paper towels. Shit. I just realized that. Oh well. This is not a great cut of meat, but I'm just gonna have it because I want some protein. What is happening? This is a little. Let's go. Steak, stretching, and coffee. Do you think we can get to 300 likes at 90 minutes? I don't know. I think we might. So, the bit I'm trying to figure out, or trying to tighten, is the parents bit, and then also how I'm going to end with the write me up. But I got to work all that out today. I want to do my set 3. Thank you, woohoo, for the pride Thank you for the rainbow glasses, the one. Thank you. That was very sweet. What the? Double tap. Double tap. You're waiting for the date? What date? Oh, me and you? I have a boyfriend. He can come with us. All right. Here we go. We are fan. Joe, I would leave my wife for you. What the hell? That's not very nice to your wife. Oh my God. I hope you're kidding with the fact that you have a wife. I gotta work on something about how women are natural born is it detectives? Because your wife will find out you said that comment. Somehow she's gonna find out if you are married. My life well, that's funny. John Wook M said my wife will leave me for you. That's funny. Um it smells so good. I love fucking red meat. Thank you, Tink of the Horde, for the laughing disco. See, you can see my 44-year-old wrinkles up close. Thank you for the laughing disco. I put my Twitch in there. If you guys are on Twitch too, I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, Divorce Diaries. Facebook gets the baby. I got to do more Facebook stuff. I haven't really done. I should just start posting jokes on there. I'm going back to my Gary V methodology of posting every day. I mean, I try to put. I do live streams every day, but I haven't been doing the Instagram every day like I used to. It's like usually every other day. That's not good. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. I just got meat sauce on my computer. Thank you. I'm lean and kind of ripped. Yeah, I'm lean and kind of ripped, baby. That's what I am. I'm going to rehearse my 20-minute set 3 times today. So that means I do it while I run. I do it in here before I go to the home, so I have quiet. If not, the hard part with summer is that my daughter's not in school full time, so like I have everything turns around, changes a little bit. Ooh, this looks yummy, doesn't it? What is your favorite meat? Steak, fish, or chicken? And actually, really, fish is not. What am I talking about? What is your favorite protein? Fish, meat, or chicken? Let's see what people say. I'm curious. I'm really hungry right now. I think I'm supposed to. I don't have a. You're 23? Hold on. I know, it's the bag spinach. Okay. Get clean. What's the youngest I've dated? 10 years younger than me. Oh, shit. That just went all over the floor. 10 years younger. I've not dated yet. Yeah. I kissed somebody like a couple years ago who was like, I was 42, they were 24. But it was like, he asked for it. I was like, all right, whatever. Right? There was two like younger guys that were hitting on me a lot. Not a lot, but at two things that I met after a show, they were like talking to me. And I was like, sweet, but I can't date that much younger. This was a year before I met my boyfriend. Well, it was a couple months before I met my boyfriend, but it was a year before we started dating. That was the youngest, but dating, 10 years. Yeah, chicken is like a more regularly than meat. This isn't like a good steak. It's just a cheap steak. How do I have abs at 44? There's a lot of 44-year-olds with abs. Oh, thank you. I work out. This is a little chewy. And just, it's not like a 6-pack, yeah. If I want a 6-pack, I gotta do more work. Did some of you follow me from Instagram? Yeah, double tap the screen. Go follow Rosie. Rosie does her lives at night too. Not two, but I mean she does lives at night. I do have good genes, I will say that. Six-pack is more work, and I want to get a 6-pack, so. All right, so we made it to 90 minutes, not 300 likes yet, but I think this was a very successful live stream. It always is, because you guys join me, regardless of numbers. Boom, boom. Okay. So, with the live streams I originally started when I was on TikTok, what is it? 4-pack. Nice guns. 2 to 3 day fat. What? No, I can never fast with food. See, I need food in my body. It's saying to eat proteins every day. You're saying to not eat for 3 days? It's saying to do 15 bicycle crunches. I've done those. I did these here. These are ones I've always done. Where it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then go to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look, see, it's already hard for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you repeat those 3 times. It's saying to plank. Bicycle is another one. I rather do this while I'm eating because now I feel like my food is gonna come up. But yes. Cody says, factoring the dawn of time when the women stayed home and men were hunter-gatherers, you might eat maybe once every 4 days. Really? Holy shit. How did that work out for Italians? Too much fat on that meat, on that. Evil lives here. I get this one a lot. I wanted to be on it, and it's like they don't even. I've got Eva Lives Here episodes, like casting calls a lot, and I don't know what ever happens. I never get cast, but I always apply for it. I love it. Fun fact from Rosie. Rosie, we love you. That women were hunterers in the Stone Age. That's right. I was watching something about Neanderthals with my boyfriend the other day. It was interesting. And how, like, they weren't as dumb as we thought. What? I don't get that one, Doctor. Open your eyes. We need 12 more subscribers to get to 24,300. Let's do it. Thank you for sending the sunshine. Am I chewing really loudly? Because it feels like I am. I'm going to stop eating. I feel like it's too obnoxious. Oh, so no. All right. So, good morning, Jason. I'm mad. Oh no. Not mad at all. I'm having a great day. You're gonna have a great day. It's midweek. What is it that you wanted to get done today? Get done this week? What is your goal? Right? And how close are you to it? So sometimes I feel like the week goals can be a little bit more slighted than or they're a little more confusing because for me, I have so much going on in my head of like, I need money, need extra money, need to make more money. We need to pay bills. We need to get organized. We need to fix that. And all this stuff starts to cloud in my head. And then I get lost in the to-do list. So I have to refocus my attention on the main goal. Obviously, is my daughter safe? It's always a goal. But like the goal for this week is I want to kill it on Thursday and Saturday. I want to have a strong set. So to get there, I have to rehearse and write every day, which I've been doing. I already cooked steak. See? I cooked it. And now I'm eating it. See, this is the part that's a little like medium. Mm. 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 I like it. Medium rare. That tastes so good. I don't understand when people like. I mean, I cook this well done, not really meaning to, but I don't understand when people like it well done. The medium part is so much better. Because the well done is like dry. You know? And my mom's like, well done. I'm like, ugh. That's why I didn't like steak when I was a kid, because my mom made it well done. I just eat with my fingers. Hi, just Jordan. Hi, protect your car. Take a bite. I don't know what that is. I like it medium rare. I'm gonna start ordering it medium rare because by the time it gets to your table, it's not medium rare. You got if you're at most restaurants, really good restaurants know what they're doing. Nine more. It is pretty good for a cheap steak. That I definitely overcooked. There was a part that I didn't overcook. Yeah, like this part's like this is too well done. I have a fork in my hand, and yeah, I still use my finger to pick up. Like I look like a pig. Just Jordan's. What region? New Jersey. Yeah, like a brunch steak. Where's my steak from? I don't know. It's from a cow. Yes, we know that. All right. I don't want to keep wasting time and finishing the well done part. So it's midweek. We're figuring out. All right, what do we need to do to get to the goal we wanted? I want to have a strong set for Thursday and Saturday. Amidst the other goals, right? So where's my joke book? I had my joke book last night. I'm trying to not keep my goals versus my joke book separate, so that people are like, "What is that?" Oh, I had that other joke book. Where did I put it? My bag. Okay. This is what my boyfriend did to my other joke book, which I think is cute. But do you want? Where did I put it? I don't know. Where's my joke book? Oh shit. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Okay. This is what my boyfriend wrote in my joke book that I thought was sweet. And then he continued. with a veiny, crooked one. And then he continued with a bigger one. Oh, he has another one. I'm not sure why he drew the dog. I don't get that, but okay. Oh, he drew another one. This is another dick. Another dick. You could also draw a vagina, but no, that's weird. Sorry, no, that's never mind. I don't know why I said that. Never mind. I just said that nowhere. Sorry. I just thought it was interesting. We were driving private parts. I think it's funny. He likes drawing dicks, but I was laughing like you could draw boobies. You have Cash App or PayPal? Yes, I do. Here, I'll put it in the chat. I have both. So if you want to donate to the show that way, we also welcome that one as well. For sure. Hi, Chris. Jamal, right? Is that what you're? Yeah. Here, Jamal. We love any extra support we can get. Is amazing. I have people ask that, then like nothing happens. So I don't ever understand why they ask in the first place, unless they're like. My point. My point in showing you the video, the picture was, it's cute that he does those little things, even though it's like, oh. Michelle, today me and her are in Falmouth, Jamaica. Who's you and her? Your girlfriend? Lovely. So we stretched. We did jumping 300 jumping jacks, and we also got to do some burpees. We talked about the set for tomorrow. We're going to keep plugging away at that. I don't have those. I have Twitch, and I put everything else in the chat and on my YouTube page. You can follow me on all those things. Right. So the messaging me, I don't message back. Just a heads up. But you can follow me on Twitch too. This is a new one. So if you want to support the show, you can for sure support it that way. But I don't go back and forth with DMs. So good morning, James. Comedian, performing. I'm gonna message the guy Jamie about my flight because he never got back to me, and I have to book my flight next week, the latest, for Atlanta. 4 more subscribers. We get to 24,300. How cool. On our way to 25K. Okay. Keep saying I'm going to post a video of Mark and me with the second piece, and I have to do that today. I really want Manny to send me. I'm going to ask him if he could send me the clip from last week because it was so good. I mean, it was good. It was strong. Not so good, but. It's 10:50 at night. It's 10:50 here too. Good morning, PJ. It's very tough. Final stretches, final thoughts for Wednesday. Okay, not for the full day, but just to get started. Make sure you come see me. I'm performing tomorrow at Fairfield, New Jersey at Jersey Spirits. Saturday at New York Comedy Club in Stamford. July 16th in Atlanta, I'm performing the live Divorce Diaries. And I'm also performing August 1st in Columbus, Ohio. In addition, June 26th and 27th, I have a New York show and I have a Jersey show. So you should come to that. The one is in Staten Island, that Friday, that 26th. So opportunities to come see me live. And we can put right here, let's see. You're really looking fabulous. Yes. It does save in the live stream, by the way. Where's your joke? I don't see it. Oh, sweating like Gen Z, trying to read word problems on a math test. If you mistakenly ask for answer to the question, you get I don't understand that at all. I have no clue what that means. Sorry. Russian? I do not. I do not speak Russian. I speak like I am a Russian through my dialogue because I talk really fast. 2 more subscribers, and we get to 24,300. That's closer to 25K. How cool is that? So remember to think of your mindset for the week. What was your goal on Sunday? Where are you at right now? And how will you get there? Just keep doing what you're doing. I can't believe it's down for almost 2 hours. Okay. That's okay. We've been doing longer live streams. I feel like sometimes when I go from a long one to a short one, it ends up pausing, but it's okay. We're going to find a time, like the numbers start shifting then when I go back to it. So I want to have Greg Stone on one of my live streams. We're gonna try to figure out what it'll be. I'd love to interview him at the dojo, but usually when he's there, it's like when he's doing a show. So I can either, or I was thinking of just interviewing him somewhere here, like locally, not maybe in my house, but somewhere, close to, or because he's from the area where I'm from. One more. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. All right. So figuring out too today what bit is going to work with my mom and dad bit in the 20-minute set that I'm doing because I want it to be strong. I have friends coming tomorrow. They haven't seen me in a while. Made it 24,300 subscribers today. What a cool thing. 253 of you are in here. Tap that like button. Tap that like. And hit the notification bell. You can know when I go live. So I started off, if you see me doing these stretches, like what is she doing? This is just the behind the scenes of my life. So if you're coming in and you don't know what the hell this channel is, scroll around. I'm a comedian and an actor, filmmaker, writer, silly mom, silly bean, just being silly and cringe because that's what we first year millennials do. We cringe, right? Like, ugh, mom, you're cringe. Like someone said Toy Story 5 is coming out. I'm like, what the fuck is that going to be about? The toys are just all fucking out of batteries. Like AI is taking over them. Come on. Really? There's first of all, there's a Toy Story 4. Like that's what I just thought. Yes, Carmela Soprano. I have gotten that before, that I look like Carmela Soprano. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Taylor Swift is in it. Well, there you go. That's pretty cool. I love it. Toy Story 5. What was the other ones? All right. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more. See you tomorrow morning. Thank you again for everyone tuning in.